The Trumpet Daily Update from Jerusalem.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the Trumpet Daily Update for our YouTube channel. Thank you for all the encouraging remarks. A few of you have been emailing. Well received, these YouTube uploads have been. Today, well, just in a few minutes actually, we're about to head south down the road a little ways to enjoy the Sabbath weekend in the city of Jerusalem. And for those of you that have been to Jerusalem before on the Sabbath, there really is nothing like it. It's quite a special experience to be in God's city observing the Sabbath with God's people. So we're very much looking forward to that, and looking forward to catching up on some rest and some additional study and so on. But I have to say, after today, it's going to be difficult to leave this behind. It's been a wonderful day. Behind me is the Sea of Galilee, as you probably can guess. And it's been just a great day. We started the morning just outside of Capernaum, which is in this direction, which would be north of the Sea of Galilee. And we worked on a segment for the Trumpet Daily having to do with the real Jesus Christ, what he was like, his personality, his family, the family that he grew up in, his brothers, his father working under his stepfather as a carpenter. So a really, I think, helpful message that will dispel a lot of the false notions that are out there regarding the Jesus Christ that most people who come here to see those sights have in their minds. A completely different concept of Jesus than the one that's revealed in the Bible. And then up here today, we just kind of were exploring. Here we're more on the west side of the Sea of Galilee, just sort of above the Israeli city of Tiberias. And there's some ancient ruins here called the city of Bernice, and I don't know anything about that city. We just saw it as we were basically exploring on this dirt road. But the advantage of this site, as you can see from behind me, is it puts us up on the hills overlooking Tiberias, overlooking the Sea of Galilee, and I think it gave us a breathtaking backdrop for the program that we just taped, which had to do with what Jesus was preaching early on in his ministry. First in Nazareth, which is just over the hills to my left, further west, and then over the hills he would come down into this valley, the valley or the Galilee, and then the Sea of Galilee region, and then Capernaum, which we also spent some time talking about in this last segment that we just taped, and how that Capernaum was a fairly sophisticated city and well educated and received Jesus Christ well, even more so than Nazareth, because that was his hometown. Capernaum received him with open arms at first, but then they ran into problems because they were so educated, and they had some very difficult obstacles to get by once Jesus continued on further with his teachings. And they finally got to that point in John 6, which you can look at later, where it was a hard saying for them to accept. So both of those messages and the setting, the scene, and all that, as I just said, is going to make it a little bit sad for us as we begin our journey south, because it's been such a wonderful stopover here in the Tiberias, Capernaum, and Sea of Galilee region. So we're excited about being in Jerusalem for the weekend, and we're looking forward to picking up my father and his associate on Monday evening and continuing on with more exciting events and meetings and hopefully tapings even into next week. So thanks for joining us on these YouTube segments, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next time.